car is doing is exactly what we are showing here with our camera system. You can see with this yellow light, my hand is recognized by the camera. With just a little gesture, we can now show that with this camera data, we can do a lot more than just doing some, let's say, assistant systems for the wheel. Even if I, for example, close the car, that's also possible with some gestures. Next to our, let's say, keyless systems, we still have our high integrated door handles. You can see there is high integrated S3 sensor, safe against water, dust, and everything, before we then finally can enter the car. What you already see is a big running light. Marquardt brings light not only in the interior, we also can bring dynamic light in the exterior for ambient reason, but maybe also for some warning reasons, what you can see, for example, also in the door. So light is not only a topic for just well-being, light can be a transportation medium for information, like some warnings, some informations from the exterior, even in the interior. If we now enter the car, we prepared a little scene for you. You can come a bit closer to have a look. You can go on the left side or the right side, just come a bit closer. You show the photo for the interior. What we see in the interior now, the car is still turned off, but with our PMD3 system, with the smartphone inside, we are now allowed to start the car, which looking like this. You can see driver goes in the right direction, in the position, ready for driving. All the displays are now turned off, and now you will get some special information about the steering wheel.
You can see the steering wheel where we have some switches like this, glasses, these are already used. You see we have some display available for the mechatronics. And these displays are reflecting on the actual glasses. You can control with the toggle switches, the controls what you can do from here. And you have one display available on the right side, which can be controlled with the rotary switch, which you can see here. The rotary
as well as you can have different functions which you can incorporate maybe navigation, gear shifter, and many other functions what you can have.
These two products you can also find in the booth later on HMI. We have different technologies available here. Active haptic is one important topic for the rotary switch. It gives different feedback in different situations, and the rotary switch itself has also another really important function, because our demo car is ready for driving autonomous. And if we now start the autonomous mode, you can see what happens inside the car. The driver is in a complete new position, and now we have new challenges. How can we make the interior still ergonomic for the driver? The steering wheel is far away, the display in the middle console is far away, but the rotary switch in the middle console, it follows the driver. So we still have something really flexible, intuitive, to control all the content from the system, and especially with the active haptic system, you can make the usage of the car or of the systems even more intuitive. If you come to a point where the car says, hey, there is no longer the situation where you can drive autonomous, we will go back into the driving mode. You can see this by a little countdown, which is running down. Get ready. We're going into driving mode again. And everything goes backwards to the driving position in the car. When we are done with driving in general, our car stops. we're ready to act and to leave the car, because at one point we have to take care to recharge our vehicle. And to get the impression of products from Marquardt which are ready for the charging process, I invite you to go to the back of our demo car. There already opens the charging side.
Yeah, to feel the display and everything of this product. This is a Marquardt intelligent charging system. Display. Okay, you open platform here.
This battery is directly from the
In front of
In the
here
screen?
is the control of that. So if you see, there is not a screen here. So this is a holographic display what Marquardt will provide. If you see, now the flap is open. If we go, we plug this charger. There is a different user interface. So we have a different kind of user interface for charging system where we have different modes for charging. Okay. So this is not only the holographic display with the charging system unit. Also we have few products. If you saw here, okay, there is a feedback system like we provide. We call it intelligent user interface for charging. Okay. And there is e-lock inside it, which locks this complete unit. So this is safety lock. Now it is removing because the charging is not started. Okay. Once we press this and suppose we start the charging. It is a normal mode, like it's no charging. There is only cost. So the user scenario what we provide is based on the user interface, like how the user wants to do the charging. So there is a fast mode, there is a in eco mode, and there is a smart mode. Smart mode is with all kind of these. Suppose you need to do a charging specific time, like you set a timeline for 8 hours, we need a time. So you can set the time as well as the cost. So the both can be integrated. And you can see here that this displays color is changes. So now the charging is almost 100%, and now we can remove this because charging is it will not.
Charge